in a gang show. I always wanted to get into a band to sing my songs and then become a bad piano playing man. So here I am in this Hollywood city. The city of the stars, movies, women, and cars. Well, I guess
Teed up, cued in and live. Sunday morning, NFL Sunday. Already watching one of my favorite props of the week. Fall to shambles. Watching this absolutely fucking disgusting Jets team. Every week, like, oh my God, is this the week where they're going to look good? They don't look good.
Nope. Nope.
Aaron Rodgers just seems like that year off kind of got to him. Hey, what
What's
up,
up, buddy?
Blue Jays? Let's have a day, boys. It's my favorite angry Italians. What it is.
Brian is honorary Italian since joining the stream,
Yes, he is.
so it's gonna be okay, everybody.
Starting out the show real quick. I had a prop this week that I was like in love with. I'm like, hey, Aaron Jones over, what was it, 25 and a half fucking receiving yards? I'm like, lit. He's been hammering this line. Let's do it. He has 24 receiving yards right now. And he's questionable to return to the game. Off of one catch. I'm like, dude, come on. So, way to get into that. Fucking fixing my fantasy lineups because JT wasn't playing. So, we're going to get into a lot of stuff today.
Good shit, buddy.
Recon
Turn 'em all
says, I
down.
turned down all the trade offers like y'all said, and I told him to go fuck off. My man.
Goddamn right, baby. That's
You
what I'm
gotta
talking
dictate your
about.
league. So yeah, we're live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Let your fantasy questions roll in because I know people are prepped for Fantasy Sunday. And before we begin, get us to 500 likes on TikTok. YouTube prioritized comment-wise, and we're gonna get into some picks for today real quick.
Yeah, let's get into the recap, though, of the last couple
recap
weeks
it.
of NFL bets. Brian went a sultry fucking, pretty sure Brian went 11-4 this past week in his picks and made us both look like pieces of shit. Rocky, you finished 5-10. I finished 6-8. Overall, Brian, after the worst week we've ever seen, really, the previous week, he's up in the fucking contest, 16-14. He's up.
That was what, picking the winners?
That was just picking the winners of all the fucking games. We skipped the Thursday game because fuck Thursdays. That's how I feel about it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Rocky Prop is overall in the last 2 weeks 13-17, and
Ew.
I'm 15-15, right on the
Ew.
money. Yeah, nasty.
I will say the last 2 weeks have been bloodbaths for favorites, so that's probably the reason why.
Excuse me, but I had to eat something this morning. Blue Yay says the streets need to know: is Garrett Wilson a fraud? I've been saying this for the last 4
The
weeks.
streets.
The streets know he's a fraud. I said if Devontae Adams comes to New York, you're going to see what an actual alpha wide receiver looks like next to Garrett Wilson. I said I would take T. Higgins over Garrett Wilson, Jalen Waddle. If Jalen Waddle's in that offense, boy, ooh, come on.
I don't know if it matters right now. The Jets do not look good.
Look terrible.
Yeah, they just don't look good. I think Garrett Wilson is not a fraud. I just don't think he's the number one wide receiver, probably. I think that's what it is. I think he's number two, probably. That needs a pretty someone to take away the other team's best fucking defender, I think.
Yeah, I agree. We got 70 on the TikTok chat, so I'm going to start hitting some of these questions, and we'll get into each
Run it.
host's picks. Appreciate you guys getting us to 1K so fast. Holy. Trey Sermon or Kareem Hunt with JT down. A lot of people are looking to try to fill that void, and they're looking at Trey Sermon. What do you guys think?
Doesn't do anything for me.
I think
neither.
if you have to fill it, it's serviceable because, like, at least you're going to know he's going to get the workload.
Do you know he's going to get the workload, though?
I think he's going to get the workload. It's going to be probably a little bit more of a split backfield. He's going to have the majority, but with Joe Flacco in, he's going to have more red zone touches because Joe Flacco slings it.
You know who I love when Joe Flacco's on the field? The wide receivers. I don't love the running backs.
Okay,
Flacky's gonna come. Flacky's coming in, and he's gonna be dropping dimes all over the field. They should rename him Danny Dimes. I feel like Danny Dimes shouldn't have that nickname anymore. But Flacco's gonna come in and throw a lot of fucking yards today. So we're gonna target these wide receivers. I'm not targeting their fucking running backs. Okay. All right.
We got 85 people on YouTube. That's crazy. Oh, Drew, thank you for the likes, bro. I appreciate you, dude. Holy. Fucking good to see you, dog.
Blue Yay says we lock it in Hubbard over Hunt.
Hubbard over Hunt? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Hubbard is the younger, faster back. It's funny. Drew actually got me into fantasy. He was like, "Yeah, just join this league and play." I was like, "All right, cool." Pick 2: Ayuk, Pickett, Kirk, or Wick. I'm going Ayuk this week 1. I'll take one of them.
What was the third one?
Ayuk, Pickens, Kirk, or Wicks.
Oh, Kirk. Why were you? No. Okay, Wicks and Ayuk probably, right?
Wicks and Ayuk.
Would you say that Pickens is a top 15 receiver?
No.
He's top 15 in yards.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no shot in hell.
I'm looking at the stats right now. He's top 15 in yards.
Wow.
Good for him. I think he's super talented. I just assumed that he wouldn't be top 15 based on how many good wide receivers there are. Yeah, Pickens has always been underrated, but also because he usually only had Deontay across from him.
So maybe that changes the answer then, right?
He has more yards than Mike Evans, who's played an extra game. Brian Thomas Jr., Chris Olave.
What's the touchdown situation, though?
St. Brown. Pickens has 0 touchdowns. So obviously that's the major knock on him. But he seems to get yardage.
I mean, if Pickens can start getting in the end zone, he can be wide receiver. Oh no.
He could be, but he's definitely a serviceable flex if that's the case, though. If he's catching that many, if he's got that many receiving yards, he's definitely a serviceable flex. That's for sure.
I have a great question for Double Down. Thank God Addison got a 27-yard completion. Flacco or Fields this week?
You know who I'm going with, right?
I know who you're going with, but they don't know who to explain it.
Joey
we had
Flax,
the conversation.
Baby. Joey fucking Flacco, buddy. I like the matchup better for Flacco. It's not like Fields isn't going to get his fucking yards against the Cowboys, but I just feel like, man. I feel like the Jags can be had, man. I watched Buffalo put fucking 47 on them, and it was relatively, easy. So, I don't know. I'm going Flacco this week, man. I think he's got the higher upside. I think they're going to score touchdowns, man.
Joe Flacco or Aaron Rodgers right now?
Oh, Joe Flacco.
I love it.
I mean, that's a fact, though. That's a fucking fact.
It is a fact.
Yeah. All right, YouTube. Start to Fordell Hunt. Fordell Hunt Dell? Or drop one for downs?
Drop Hunt for downs. I'm all over downs. He just came back from injury, electric wide receiver. His line also is 45.5 today, so y'all tail that and fucking hammer it with Joe Flacco in. It's downs.
Admiral, what's the fucking what's the line? What's Ford's stats like as a running back? Where is he?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
He's played 4 games, 39 carries, 203 yards, so about 50 yards a game, and 10 carries a game.
Ugh.
With a touchdown.
One single touchdown.
1 single touchdown in 4 games.
So why? Let me ask everyone a question here. Why are we still holding on to Ford in any league?
Because he's got the usage.
He just said he's got 10 carries a game.
That's it?
He just read it.
39 carries in 4 games.
That's terrible.
That's less than 10. He's got no use. He's got 1 touchdown this whole year. So why are we still carrying Ford? That's my main question.
game. With Ford, I don't know. He does get a lot of red zone touches, and that like fantasy wise, touchdowns have been carrying him. But like,
he's got 1 touchdown this year.
really,
He has 1 touchdown. That's all he's
why
got.
is he rostered?
I have no idea. And this is my question to you guys. Why are we still rostering him? He's not scoring. He's barely getting any fucking yards. The most rushing yards he's gotten in a game this year is 64. 64.
Against Jacksonville.
Ugh.
Most points fantasy he scored this season, 18.9.
Against Dallas.
So go trade Ford for ETN.
Who's going to take him?
ETN's not playing well and he's hurt. I think if someone sees it and they have someone they can feasibly slot in their lineup, if you make a trade, people just go, oh, let's see what he's done. 18.
I think you got to get rid of Ford here instead of dropping Dell or Hunt. I don't like dropping Hunt. Hunt's going to be in this offense, dude. He already knows the fucking Chiefs offense. He's going to be playing.
Flex Leggett, Kirk, Javante, or Whittington. You know where I'm at on this.
Where you at? Tell us.
Xavier Leggett.
Is there a reason why you're Xavier Leggett?
Why I am Xavier Leggett?
Yeah, is there a reason? Are you Xavier Leggett? That would be the only explanation as to why you're talking about starting him.
Yeah, I gotta head down to Carolina in a minute here. Get ready, get my pads on. Dude, he's a 6'10". No, he's not 6'10". Jesus, he's like 6'4" or 6'5".
Okay.
Like 200.
He's had one good game. He's had one good game.
250-pound wide receiver that runs a 4.3 40.
He's had one good game where he actually caught the ball.
Because it's the first game they actually gave him more than 3 targets, and they actually worked him into the fucking lineup, and actually utilized him.
Is it the first game? Because he had 7 targets against New Orleans first week and dropped 3 fucking point blank receptions.
It was his first game. And guess who was throwing him the ball, Dan? Who was throwing him the ball? Tell me.
Hey, check down King can do one of 2 things. He can check it down and he can check it down. That's all he can do.
No, listen, you don't call it. No, listen, the check down king is for who's getting the check downs, and that's Alvin Kamara. Fuck Bryce Young. And fuck, dude, I can throw a fucking check down and be the check down king. The check down king. 2 seconds. My running back started here and now he's here. Boom.
I'd be shocked if you got a pass off in the NFL. I'm just gonna say it. I think Brian's got the best. He's probably got the height to get the ball over the line. I don't.
How tall are you?
He's like 6'8".
I'm 6 foot. I'm the
He's
tallest.
6'8".
If he was
He might be the tallest Italian in the world, actually, as well. Yeah. So I don't get Leggett. He had 6 receptions for 66 yards last week. 666, not good. That's not good number. Would you say that's a good number, Rocky Prop? That's who you're supporting.
Not the greatest, but
I'm just saying, man.
Would you start Geno or Kyler Murray?
I think I'm starting Kyler until the wheels come off, right?
The Kyler's my QB1 for the rest of the season, so yeah, it's Kyler. You couldn't pay me.
Geno plays your New York Football Giants, and Kyler plays San Francisco on the road.
That changes a lot, doesn't it? That changes a lot.
It does, but dude, I
we got a serious question. I need everyone to shut up. Is this man Korean? Only weighs 6 foot.
I am Korean, and only way I am 6 foot. Yeah, Korean.
The Koreans are superior in height, apparently.
Should I hold on to Likely, Ingram, and Tyreek? I'll trade one of the tight ends if they become good. I'm all kind of in on holding Likely, because if Mark Andrews was like just running amok and putting up monster numbers, I'd be like, well, Likely's done. Neither of them have really done shit. And the one game that one of them actually did something was Isaiah Likely's first breakout game in week 1. So I think if they start struggling in offense, that they can lean on Likely. Because, dude, if you have Likely, it's basically like you have 2 top wide receivers in Baltimore, because you have somebody who's a little bit smaller, faster, that can get open and kind of play that like tight end role as a wide receiver. Whereas in Mark Andrews will play it like Travis Kelce, like big body, get to the line, catch it. Oh, and that's pretty much all you're getting. So, like, dude, week one, you said it, the fucking toe tapping down the sideline. Like, what other tight end can really do that the way Likely was?
I've never seen any tight end do that. That was crazy.
Yeah, so I think you should hold on to Likely and obviously probably start Ingram for the time being until Likely does well or has a good matchup. And then dude, you're what, 2 weeks away from Tyreek having a healthy quarterback if possible? Like, what do you like?
I've heard no updates, but I know he's out 4 games. That's it. I don't know if he's coming back. I got to be honest with you. I have no idea what week he's coming back. If they're what's their record right now? They won 1 game out of 4. They're 1-3 right now.
Miami's 1-3.
All right. So are we sure he comes back if they're 1-6?
1-6.
I mean,
if they're let's call it 1-5. Then we're positive he comes back if they're 1-5.
Yeah. Might as well, use the quarterback you're paying before he retires.
I don't know, man.
I
think if he doesn't start before a certain point, it's gonna be really questionable for him to come back this year.
If he doesn't start for a certain point.
Yeah, I mean, if they're 1-5, what sense does it make? They're not going to make the fucking playoffs, dude.
The next 3 games are pretty favorable for them. They have the Patriots this week, then the Colts next week, and then the Cardinals until they hit Buffalo. So, can they win?
I can't bring him back against Buffalo. Buffalo will kill him again.
Yeah.
Can you win 2 out of 3 out of those games?
You could beat the Patriots.
Game?
The Buffalo game's in 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Buffalo game is on November 3rd.
All right, so they got New England. They got why?
Because it just died down, so I'm gonna wait a minute and start another one.
Okay, so they killed. They have New England next week. They have a bye week. Then they have Indiana, or they have the Colts, and Arizona, and then they go into Buffalo. So you're right. They do have a lot of winnable fucking games, but you probably want them coming back against Indianapolis, right?
That'd probably be your best option. And dude, if they go what are they 1-4 right now?
They're 1-3. Might be 1-4 after today. They can win today, but if we're seeing the Tyler Huntley we saw last week, they ain't fucking winning.
Cincinnati and
Breaking
Miami
news.
What?
Aaron Rodgers is down on the turf and is hurt.
Devontae is going to Buffalo. Breaking news.
We'll take you, Devontae. We need
Hold on, I'm pulling up the game real quick. I gotta do this.
Pull up the game. Yeah, pull up the game.
He's walking off under his own power, but he got rolled up.
Damn, that's crazy.
London claims 1 life every fucking season.
Yeah, I don't know why they fucking do these games. Don't you have enough money? Just start advertising commercials in London rather than sending an entire football team to a different country.
Yeah, Blue Jays has got a really good point here. This means that Perk Rogers is back, correct? I'm just saying. This is Perk Rogers, baby. This is when they take him back into the tent and they hit him with a couple perks, and he comes right back out and he starts throwing dots all over the field.
Rogers.
Yep.
So they're down 10 late in the third quarter. If Geno brings them back, let's say Rodgers can't come back, do you roll with Geno? Or not Geno?
Wait, you talking Tyrod? Oh,
yeah.
I don't know, but like Blue Jays says right here, the Jets money line is live as fuck right now. I'm just saying, Tyrod can still throw the ball.
Oh, if it's Tyrod, dude, I'm all over Tyrod.
It's fucking Ty God. He's coming in. He's coming in.
Tyrod
what's
looked
the line?
fucking great last year for the G-men. I'm with it. He's gonna come in and start fucking. Aaron Rodgers might not play another game.
Andy can move. Hey, Andy can move. By the way,
dude, I'm so fucked on this Aaron Jones pick. God damn.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand you a first touchdown parlay of the day. It is a two-legger. It is 14 to win 1,000. It is Derrick Henry and Josh Downs for the first touchdown scores. Flex, full PPR, pick one. Ford, Downs, or Ayuk?
Ooh.
So we discussed Ford, so that's a no-go. So it's between Downs and Ayuk.
Who's this guy in the photo? You see his arms? Good
Holy
Lord.
shit, buddy. That looks like a new subscriber right there. Guys, we're almost at 100 subscribers. Derek, I appreciate you, gang.
Full
Downs or
flex.
Ayuk? You know,
Full PPR.
I mean,
Pick one.
yeah, put your money
You're
where your
all
mouth
over
is.
Downs. You're all over Downs.
And you're all over fucking Joe Flacco. So what does that mean?
I said, all right, we're going Downs, I guess. I'm not fucking. All right, I don't know who Braun Strowman is, but I'm a little jealous of his arms. I'm not going to lie to you. Kind of making me feel a little bad about myself, honestly.
Yeah, that's
And
a
I might start doing
WWE
roids.
wrestler, motherfucker.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Brody, that's a good point, by the way. Brody's saying, I don't know if anyone's ever heard this before, Aaron Rodgers might be too old. Have you guys heard this?
Is he really?
I don't know. Is
Rodgers,
it?
Rodgers is back in the game.
Oh, he's back. They gave him the perk 30. He's
Perko.
back on the field.
Dude,
All right,
wait, so
let's see.
it's Perk Rogers, and then if Kirk gets hurt and they give him some perks, it'll be Perko. So yeah, with that hopping in, I mean, I just rammed the money line for $45. So
Aaron
go,
Jones
Blue
is
Jays. I'm feeling with you,
officially
baby.
out. It's official. Aaron Jones is officially out for the
yeah, I
rest
know
of the game.
he fucked my parlay by a yard and a half.
Yeah, I liked. We're gonna ride with Downs, I guess. Braun Strowman's best friend. We're gonna ride with Downs. Oh, that's an interesting one, Bri. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah,
Did you ever?
I like that. Man, they have been putting Tyreek in like motion, like wide receiver screens, and putting everyone in the flat. It seems like against Miami because they can't throw the ball down the field. So now, I will say, last game they did try a couple deep shots to Tyreek. One was underthrown, one was way overthrown. Both of them would have gone for touchdowns. He burnt the corners. So be careful on that. But yeah, I think 50-ish yards is probably a good number.
All right, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna suggest a week, and you guys have to tell me how many yards Tyreek got. So week 4, how many yards did Tyreek get through the air?
10.
Right?
Wait, what is the question?
How many yards did Tyreek get last week?
Yeah, like 10, 15 yards.
He had 23. Week 3, how many yards did he get versus Seattle?
8.
40.
What?
And then
Where
week
was he
2,
on this?
he had 24 yards.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
averaging like 9 yards per reception each game. He has 1 touchdown on the season.
But
Tyreek's
yeah,
got to be upset, man.
Tyreek,
I mean, I watched the Miami game last week, and they were trying to get it down the field to him, but they couldn't hook up to him. So
Yeah,
keep
I
that
never
back
thought
in mind.
anyone.
It only takes one reception.
I never thought anyone would announce that fucking Tyreek was overthrown. That was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a ball travel like 6 yards away from him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Huntley,
You know
looks like
Tyreek's
fucking
my
trash.
height. Tyreek's 5'8".
Tyreek's 4'11".
Yeah, he's 4'11".
Oh, okay. I didn't
5'8".
know. I thought
He's like
you
a
were-
normal human
Yo,
being
you're
size.
5'8". Oh, okay. You're 5'8". Okay.
I'm gonna go over my picks real quick.
Questionable.
I wanna
Real
hear what y'all
questionable.
think. Obviously, we hit in the Camara over receiving yards every week. He averages 12 yards per reception and 5 targets per game. James Conner over 16.5. Josh Downs over 45.5 receiving yards. The J Love one is 1.5 touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Right. I'd like to get your opinion on that because there's no Christian Watson and there is also no Romeo Dobbs who got a game suspension from management because he caused a big stir up during the week, I think during practice. So there's no Dobbs, no Christian Watson, and it's pretty much just 2 extras and Dontavian Wicks and Jaden Reed. Do you think against this Rams defense that everyone's thrown all over all season, it can accrue to 1.5 touchdowns from Jordan Love?
So he's played 2 games. He has 6 touchdowns. He threw 2 against Philly, 4 against Minnesota. Yes, I think 1.5 touchdowns is definitely easily obtained.
I think you can hit that with Jaden Reed by himself.
Good question
Brody
here.
said-
Purdy over 263.5 today. What do you guys think?
So Purdy's going against Arizona. I do think Arizona's defense did see quite a boost with the return of Budda Baker, but I think with how Juwan's been playing,
were they able to clone Budda Baker and throw him all over the field to play for him? Because if they weren't, then this is a fucking lock.
So the last 5, Purdy has had 288, 292, 319, and 231 on 29, 36, 30, and 27 passing attempts.
My only fear about this is that San Francisco gets up and they stop throwing the ball.
That's true.
Have we looked at the Cardinals when they when they're a dog of more than 6 points? I think they cover most of the time. I think this game is going to be close, I think.
I hope so. I need Marv to have a day. Damn, look at Brock Purdy with the rushing yards. 11, 41, 12, and 11. Brock gets moving. I like that. Yeah, I like him for over 263.5, actually. This man is 5'8", Italians.
I'll tell you one thing. There's a very strong connection between Asians and Italians, and that's the one thing really between us is not only the height, it's the gambling. We fucking love to gamble, man. I mean, it's just like our people are gamblers, man. That's why. Like in all the Discord chats I'm in, it's either Italians or fucking Asians, and that's it. Like, there's no in between at all.
Or there's like
That's it.
super, super white rednecks. They're like, man, I'll put my whole check on this one. Platinum.
That's it. You know what? Blue Yace has got a really good point. Brian and I actually we bonded over our love of noodles and all things noodle shaped a long time ago.
I mean, yeah, there's different types of noodles, but the form is still the same.
Here's a question for Big Bri right here. After this week, should I keep Purdy or Hurts?
Why can't you keep both?
I wouldn't have thought of that one. Let me tell you, I wouldn't have thought of that one. So when's AJ coming back? Is it next week? You guys have a bye? No, you guys' bye is this week. So AJ, is he possible to come back next week?
There's a possibility he comes back next week. Now, Hurts has been a fucking turnover machine. I would probably, if I had to pick one of the two, I'd probably pick Purdy over Hurts. But yeah, why can't you keep both just in case?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. The Eagles offense when everybody was healthy, I kind of saw that Saquon Barkley effect, almost like when Dan before the season even started talked about the Patrick Ewing effect, how it was going to open up the Giants offense a little bit. It does seem a little bit more like the rush heaviness kind of affects the receivers a little bit, and also the passing game. But I mean, a good offense is a good offense.
We got a drive. We got a Perk Rogers drive happening right now.
Rogers.
We do.
Park Rogers is driving. Oh, buddy, they gave him the real gas this time. He went back in the tent, got what he needed, and he's ready to rip. Hey, have we actually thought that he's just been in withdrawal this whole time because he hasn't been taking perks?
Honestly, if I was the fucking GM of the Jets, I'd be like, listen, I'd be like, bro, you've been playing like shit all season. Team looks like shit. You can't get Garrett the ball. Fucking Brees looks like shit. Like, just start an addiction. Touchdown. Oh.
It's been primarily Garrett Wilson on this one too. He's up to 14 targets.
You know who actually gets it done for
yards.
New York though? It's Alan Lazard. Alan Lazard actually gets it done.
I mean,
for New York. Give this man his ayahuasca.
He is on the Russian gas right now. He's off the Russian gas, fucking ripping. All right, Brody says, I'm holding likely Ingram and Tyreek for a breakout game, so I'm running out of space on my bench. I don't think you need to. That's not a reason to get rid of Purdy or Hurts. I think just hold right now, okay? See how it shakes out. But I think the weak link out of all three of these is actually likely. And, you know, a good friend of mine, a co-host, you could call him, of this podcast, actually fleeced me with likely earlier this year. So I would like to replay that trade at some point in time. I will fleece him soon enough. But yeah,
it worked out.
I think likely is probably the
it worked out.
yeah,
JT
it worked
got
out
hurt.
great for likely.
JT,
You know
got
what?
hurt.
But did you deserve it though? Like, think
Yeah, I
about
did.
that. Think about that. Yeah,
It was a solid trade at the time. I didn't know likely was going to go like this. I didn't think he was going to have 40 points a game, but I thought he was going to.
We're live right now. The Jets 2.5, they're covering that. And I think they're going to win this game. I know that's crazy, but I think they're going to win this game right now.
I told this kid on Tuesday in the TikTok chat that if the Jets win, I'll let him come on the stream because he was talking shit. I was like, if the Jets win, you can come on the stream. Oh man. Hey guys, what do you think?
All right, do me a favor. Hey, before you fire up TikTok again, let's go through and pick these games for today. We're already missing out on the Thursday and the fucking Jets game. But let's just go from front to back real quick. Bills and Texans. Bri, who you got?
Give me the Bills.
Oh man, that was a struggle bus fucking decision he just made there. Rock, what do you got?
So they don't have Shakir. Going to be a big game for Kincaid, and they got to lean on Coleman.
He's taking.
I think the script is Diggs has a good game, but doesn't beat his former team. So I'm going Bills.
Okay. I am gonna ride with the Bills because I'm a fucking desperate homer. Ravens and Bengals.
This is the toughest one of the week, I think.
I'm going Bengals.
I'm going Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. I like watching Cincinnati lose.
Colts, Jags.
Give me the Colts.
Give me Jacksonville.
And I'm riding with the Colts. Dolphins, Patriots.
That line is super fishy, by the way.
To Miami, yeah.
The Colts Jaguars line, so beware of that.
Yeah, I'm going Miami.
3.5
I think having
to the Jags, that is fishy.
It?
Jags by 3.5, yeah, mad
That's
fishy.
the reason why I picked Jacksonville, but I don't know.
Blue says always give me the dog in the AFC North.
I like Blue Yays. Blue Yays is a good kid. I could tell. All right, so we got Dolphins, Pats. Who you got?
I'm going Miami. I think they need the win. I don't think the Pats pass rush is as good as it has been in previous years, and I think having Mostert come back will give him more dynamicism with what they can do through the run game instead of relying on Achane. If Achane doesn't get going, they're fucked. And I think with the running game opened up a little bit more, they'll be able to get some first downs to Waddle and possibly find the end zone like once or twice. That's all you need.
Give me the home team, New England.
Yeah, I like that pick too. I'm gonna take Miami, but I'm not strong on this pick. I don't like anything about them. Browns and Commanders. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Browns here. I think this fairy tale comes to an end here.
Give me Washington.
Yeah, I'll take Washington too.
I like it. Panthers, Bears.
Caleb or Andy?
I'll take Chicago.
Chuba. Give me Xavier Legette.
I think that's the only Panther you know outside of Andy Dalton, and that's why you keep saying it.
Chuba Hubbard, Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen.
I'm taking Chicago. I don't like it, but
Carolina.
I'm taking Chicago. Raiders and Broncos.
Oh, give me the Broncos for sure. I also have
games, dude.
I also have I have Minshew under 165.5.
No,
I'm gonna take the
Adams.
Raiders.
I'll take the Broncos. Fuck.
I think it actually fucking looks good. I think it looks better without Devontae Adams on the field, to be honest with you. I think that man was probably a little bit more of a pariah than we thought.
The only thing the Raiders have is so Zamir White's hurt, Alexander Matheson's playing, and then they have Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers. That's it. Good old fucking Canadian bud, huh? Fucking merci.
Right, there we go.
S'il vous plaît.
All right. Fucking, that's French. Cardinals and 49ers.
Yeah, I know it's French. Canadians speak
I'm
French.
just trying to let you know.
49ers?
They're not real Canadians if they only speak French.
All right,
San
go ahead.
Francisco.
Cardinals and Niners.
You said San Francisco, bro?
Yep.
Dan, what'd you pick?
I'm actually going to take San
That's
Francisco
what I
as
was
well.
gonna. Oh, I'm gonna go AZ.
All right, we got the Packers and the Rams. Sorry.
Oh my God, Addison 30. I'm just kidding. Packers and the Rams. Oh, Packers.
Talk about a fishy fucking line.
Packers. Green Bay.
The whole free world is on the Packers, and it stayed at 3 the entire time.
That is a fishy line. Yeah,
I'm going
Green Bay.
Rams.
I'm going Rams.
Green Bay.
All right, Giants, Seahawks.
Give me that cock.
Clip it, chat.
Let's clip it. Oh, we're going to clip that and send that out to everybody who knows. Give the man the cock. You asked for the cock. Give him the cock.
Oh, something new today.
No, that's not new. That's if you know, you know, buddy. That's if you know, you know.
I don't. I know Sidney Crosby.
All right, I'm gonna take the Seahawks as well.
Give me Seattle. It's gonna be the
all right. We got Cowboys Steelers Sunday night game. I hate this game.
Dallas.
I hate all these games. I hate all
Dallas.
these fucking games this week. All right, we got Dallas for Bry. Rock.
Give me Sidney Crosby, please.
Thank you. So the steel curtain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take Dallas as well.
P-Town, baby.
All right, Saints Chiefs.
Give me New Orleans.
KC.
You might be a Saints fan.
I'm an Alvin Kamara.
KC as well. All right, that's it. We got the picks.
Why are you guys going KC? I just want to hear.
Because they're gonna win.
Because they're Kansas City. Is that the only reason why?
Because they're at home.
That's it.
On Monday night.
The defense is ungodly good.
For Taylor
Saints
Swift.
got a good defense too, though.
Listen, Taylor Swift needs another Super Bowl, okay?
Saints are
Taylor Swift
stout
needs another Super Bowl.
defensively, though. They're a really good defensive
but
team.
we've all given up hope, and it doesn't matter anymore, right? Because the Chiefs are going to win 3 in a row, and we're all going to cry about it. Correct? Correct. Okay. Chiefs by 30.
We saw what the Eagles' shitty defense did to the Saints, and I can only imagine what Kansas City will do.
That's true.
And Kansas City's got a legit fucking defense. Like, not a fucking kind of come play every once in a while like the Buffalo Bills. It's fucking legit. It's there every fucking week. Derek Carr against a good defense. I'm good on the. I'll take the defense.
This is what I'm saying. I think that they're gonna. I know they're a good defense. I just think that they're gonna be on the field a ton. I think there's gonna be a lot of 3 and outs, a lot of punts.
You have a lot of faith in that Saints defense.
I don't have a lot of faith in the fucking in fucking the Mahomes offense, dude. Without like his top targets, he just has Kelsey. He's throwing tons of picks. Running game can't get going.
I will say there's a lot of sketchy games this week, so be careful betting.
Yeah.
It could be a bloodbath this week.
This whole week looks like a fucking stay away from me. I hate it all. This is all fucking horrible. All right, fire up TikTok. Let's rip.
All right. But we do have. Do you know what Tuesday, October 8th is, Dan?
Start of the NHL season, probably.
Start of the NHL season. And if y'all don't know, I am the chosen one, the Messiah, when it comes to picking hockey picks, whether it's shots on goal, winners, shit like that. I fucking murder. I was cooking up 8-leggers, 6-leggers, 5-leggers, 7-leggers last season. They were just like smack, 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 smack. I'm excited as
Man, you
fuck.
got so dangerously close to saying hard R right there, buddy. I saw it. I saw it almost come out.
Dude, that's what they called me in high school. They called me hard R.
The N word?
No, they said, hey.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's what they called me. I just started TikTok, so I can't repeat it. But yeah, that's what they called me.
Hard R.
TS says Akers
Oh,
or
nice. That's good.
Sermon.
Okay.
Pick 2, Wandale, Scary Terry, JSN. So I'm gonna go. I mean, you gotta go Cam, no?
McLaurin.
Yeah,
He
you
just
got to
goes
take
to
Scary
Florida.
Terry.
No, but there's one question, then another question. Akers or Sermon, and then pick 2, Wandale, Scary Terry, JSN. So first, Akers or Sermon.
I think I'd prefer Sermon over Akers.
I don't think you've watched Akers lately. He's looked like he's 5 years younger. It's insane. And then picking 2, Wandale, Scary Terry, JSN. I think we all kind of tail towards Scary Terry, and then JSN over Wandale for sure. TikTok, what up?
Definitely.
Get into some questions before your fantasy week starts, if it hasn't started already, and we will help y'all out, man. We're gonna be ripping it all day. We got picks on here on Degen Fantasy live on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. If you guys are new, check us out on YouTube. We're like 9 followers away from 100. Do I start OBJ? You do not start OBJ. You could barely start Tyreek. You're not starting OBJ.
Yeah, I wouldn't start him, but I did pick him up off of waivers just in case.
No, you little roster spot, huh?
I blew a little roster spot on Odell, just in case.
I love Odell. I'm a Giants fan, but I can't start someone who had a little play with Justin Bieber. Start 2: ETN, Hubbard, Deontay, Connor, or BTJ.
Say it again. Say it again.
Start 2: ETN, Hubbard, Deontay Johnson, James Conner, Brian Thomas Jr.
Jesus Christ. Connor, definitely.
Yeah, Connor. And honestly, I kind of like Brian Thomas Jr. against Indianapolis.
Yeah, I do too. I really do too.
BTJ and Connor. TS on YouTube says, I think Wandale will get 12 plus targets with Neighbors and Singletary out. I did not know Singletary was out. That's why everyone's asking about Tyrone Tracy.
We talked about how much we do not like this game for the Giants today, and I'm gonna stand pat on that. Neighbors is the only real target that they have. I don't like Wandale.
Yeah,
it's Labatt Blue. Everyone needs to know it's Labatt Blue. It's Labatt Blue.
Yingling, bro.
Yingling.
Come on now.
Yingling.
It's Labatt Blue.
Labatt Blue. On TikTok, Likely or Bowers?
Bowers. I don't think that's a question. I don't think that should be a question.
Oh, he said McBride might not play. Ertz or McBride? Fuck.
Well, if McBride doesn't play, then Ertz, right?
Do you know where Ertz is?
Washington?
Yeah.
I think the Commanders will have some opportunities today.
Yeah, if McBride doesn't play, obviously you just start the healthy player, but I don't know, man. I wish McBride was playing because that changes my whole pick for the San Francisco game. Ayuk or McLaurin?
Ayuk or McLaurin? I'm gonna go
McLaurin.
Ayuk today.
Garrett Wilson's a fraud. Nobody can find out if McBride's playing or not. Gesicki or Eric All Jr. Gesicki.
Who's the second guy?
Eric All Jr.
The fuck is that?
Is it? I've heard the name before. Yeah. Damn, I need McBride to play for Kyler to have a great day. Brian Robinson or Najee Harris? Run it. Let's go, BR. Not a big fan of Najee.
I'm looking at who the fuck is that guy? That's a good point. I've never heard of Eric All Jr. That's a really good point.
He's the Bengals second tight end.
Okay, I wouldn't start him because I've never heard of him. I've never seen him catch a pass. All right, so here's what I do want to look at real quick. We have Najee Harris's points just by week. He said 8 in the first week, 8 in the second week, 13 week 3, and 10 last week. Do you start him? That's my main question against a Dallas weak ass defense. And I'm assuming Warren is still hurt, right?
Yeah, Warren's hurt, but and Cordarrelle's hurt, like he always is.
Yeah, Cordarrelle's gone too.
Bouye said, "Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that?"
Jerome Ford or James Conner? I think you're asking yourself a terrible question. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, I think you got to go Conner. Yeah, just go Conner. He's got the usage
for that. Yeah, you got to go James Conner, and then Sermon or Hubbard. Chuba. Oh, this one is a question that Dan has inspired me to give the answer to. So someone said Pittman or Moore to start. If you've been waiting on a great time to start Michael Pittman, this message is brought to you in part by Joey Flax. Okay. Start Michael Pittman today. Hammer his lines. And also look at Josh Downs too. If you're betting as well. If you have Josh Downs and you need a spot, throw him in your lineup. Michael Pittman this week with Joey Flax is going to absolutely go nuclear. Cosign, Dan. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, cosign. Yeah, that's a cosign.
You ever seen that movie Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio? None of my co-hosts love me. Start Flowers or Dunze or Sutton?
Dunze.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of leaning at Dunze too, but trying to think about if Zay is just going to have a blow-up game today. Yeah, I like that as well, Dunze.
Did you say Zay might have a blow-up game today? Do you want to go get checked? Do you want to go to the hospital?
Wait, no, who are they playing? Who are they playing today? Oh, Texans.
Do you want to go get checked first?
Yeah, he might have a blow-up game today.
Zay Flowers. We're talking about the same guy?
Zay. Big money Zay?
No.
Zay Chan?
No, little money Zay. He barely has money. Homeless Zay is what we call him right now.
Zay Chan?
Bullshit.
Rohan, thanks for the follow, my guy. Sermon or Ford? Go Sermon. We're off Ford this week. Pickens or Wicks? I think that's a pretty solid question. So Pickens, Brian brought up earlier, is top 15 in yards this season per receivers.
I think you got to go Wicks just based off a touchdown upside, though, right?
Touchdown upside and the fact that Watson and Romeo Doubs are not playing. Watson got hurt. Romeo Doubs got suspended by his own team for being a dick. Here's a question, okay? So Dan brought up that everyone's all over Stephon Diggs over his receiving total, right? Because it's against the Bills. Someone said Brian Thomas Jr. versus the Colts or Diggs versus Buffalo.
If there's anyone that knows how to get in between the Bills zone, it's probably Stephon Diggs. So I get why everyone's all over him this week. I think he's going to have a good game. It's clear that Josh Allen fucked his girl, so I would assume that he's not going to want to take it easy.
Is that actually what's the likelihood of that actually, like percentage-wise?
114%.
That's what happened?
Mm-hmm. Can't bring him around Josh, baby. Josh got that
how you gonna let someone with a pistachio farm fuck your girl?
I'm just saying, I'm not bringing anyone around him that I like. I'm gonna tell you that.
Why would you? I need to drop a tight end. Should I drop McBride or Kittle? Holy, jeez, jumping. You need to drop one to put one in. I'd rather lose this week than drop either of them. Low key. Drop someone else, dude. You can't drop them. You cannot drop them. You'd have to roster a third tight end just for this week. Sermon or Brian Robinson Jr. I feel like it's going to be a lot of air yard stuff today, boys.
Sermon.
A lot of people have JT stake, and they just got to figure out what to do. You go on waivers for running backs. There's nothing. Thank you for the follow.
I mean, Robinson had a hell of a game last week. 21 carries, fucking 101 yards, 20 points overall. Robinson's been pretty consistent. I know he fucked us over against Cincinnati, but it wasn't for lack of usage. No, but it wasn't for lack of usage. He had 16 fucking carries that game. So it's not like they're not giving – it's not like they're not giving him his fucking, his touches and shit like that. looks like he's not really a threat in the receiving game, but just
Yeah.
based off of the rushing upside, I think I would think about Brian Robinson Jr.
We read that one already. That was somebody else asked the same question. Diggs or Brian Thomas? We went Diggs. So Trevor Burkett's asking Amari Cooper or Terry. Guys, get us up to 1,000 likes here. We got like 60 people in the chat. Amari Cooper or Scary Terry?
I'm going Scary Terry.
Okay.
Yep.
Blue Yay says, is Jaden Reed the second coming of Christ?
Yes, he is.
Start one. Chuba, Connor, or Swift? Chuba, Ford, Connor, or Swift? Don't start Ford. Start James Conner.
Connor, yep.
I got Connor on my betting slip this week for over 16.5 rush attempts.
But I don't mind if you start fucking Swift as well.
Yeah, that's not bad either.
But I don't mind.
Kittle or Kelsey?
Kittle or Kelsey. Kelsey's gonna have to take a step up in targets, right? They have nobody.
Of course. They have a rookie in him, and if you can't lean on the vet in a time like this, what the fuck are you here for? Go retire with your brother. Seriously, go fucking chill with Taylor and have a good rest of your life.
Yeah, I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance on Kelsey this week.
Yeah,
I might regret that by the end of tomorrow, after the game tomorrow, but I'm gonna take a chance on Kelsey.
Or he fucking kills it, and we all just start humming a Taylor Swift song together as
I will
friends,
not be
you know
humming
what I
any
mean?
Taylor Swift. Dude, Dan, we got to get Brian playing fantasy next season.
No, Brian doesn't play fantasy. He's not weak like us. Okay, he bets like a real man.
No, it doesn't have to be weak. If I'm learning college football, I did really good last week. You know, I'll get him on some fantasy.
You learned about like 3 games. Let's take it easy.
And I did the research, Dan. All right.
God.
If you graded my homework, what would I have gotten? A B.
C- maybe.
Okay, good enough. Wandale, Rashid Shaheed, Christian Kirk, Tyreek. Pick 2. God, I can't believe this is 2024. Tyreek, Kirk, Shaheed, or Wandale.
Are we off of Shaheed probably because of that defensive matchup he's got? Like, I would probably be off of Rashid Shaheed.
So Wandale will get the targets. Rashid Shaheed is a tough matchup. Christian Kirk I actually grabbed off waivers because someone dropped him as just like a stash trade value piece. I think Brian Thomas is the alpha there in Jacksonville. And Tyreek. I have not sat Tyreek yet.
Me either, but I don't know why. I should be sitting him every fucking week, but
it's not
just kind of fucking.
I can't sit my first round pick. He's 7
7
points. If he was getting 2 points, I would have sat him because he's getting like 7 each week. I'm like, all right, that's like tight end numbers. I'll leave him.
I think it's because we all know that like at the drop of a dime, he can score fucking 20.
One throw could be an 80-yard bomb touchdown.
Yeah,
fucking 17 points. Yeah.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, if fucking Huntley hits 2 out of 3 of those throws, it's a completely different conversation. You have to start Tyreek, but he's obviously can't.
I still have a little bit of faith in Huntley doing better. I just feel like it's just a lot to ask of him so fast. I'm gonna real quick. Let me finish that question we're asking. So we're gonna go Wandale and try Reek this week. Fuck it. Fuck Christian Kirk and Rashid Shaheed. Wandale and Reek. Are we waiting for Brian to read this? What's going on?
I'm waiting for Brian. I'm not gonna say a word until Brian says.
I have no idea who either of them are.
Young Hoku.
Young Hoku is the kicker. He's the Korean kicker
true.
for the Atlanta Falcons, or Sun Hong Min, who's also a midfielder, I believe, for some EPL team.
Oh, he's Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. See, he acts like he doesn't know who these people are, by the way.
Both of them kicked the ball.
Yes, true. Good point.
I feel like
standard scoring, though.
I feel like every time Koo kicks the ball, it could be 3 points, whereas Sun can only score 1 at a time. So I'll go Koo.
Mav, thank you.
And you know, Koo's got like Koo's got some bitches down there in Atlanta. Like he's got some women down.
You have to do with a leg like that, bro. You have to. He had a.
Yeah, he's doing some work.
Mav says Wicks or T. Higgins. That's a solid ass question. In a game where Cincinnati needs to win, but against Baltimore and Dontavian Wicks, who just came off a hot week with a smaller wide receiver core, more attention, but obviously he's playing against the Rams defense.
And that line's fishy. Both of these lines are fishy as fuck too. I you know what? Give me Higgins this week because I still think that Ravens defense can be had You got to throw the ball long, though. And I think Burrow's got a better long ball than most. So
I agree.
I'm going to go Higgins.
So Nambo jumped from TikTok to YouTube. I appreciate you, gang. Drop a subscription. I'd really appreciate it. And by the way, if you want to come on YouTube, your questions are prioritized. Wandale, Tyreek, or Ayuk. So everyone's now on Wandale without Malik. I feel like I'm not starting Tyreek, but probably the smart option would be Ayuk and Wandale. No, that's the smart option.
Just for targets for Wandale, yeah, because there's nobody else there. But you got to start Ayuk. The real bummer is that you are deciding between Tyreek and Wandale Robinson.
I think you just gotta, but he can get 12 targets and catch 3 though if he's covered well. I'm gonna go Wandale and Ayuk though.
I completely agree. All right, I'm gonna go Reek and Ayuk just because I like the upside. But yeah.
Ryan.
All right.
Rylan Nolts died. I just wanted to try the name. Go ahead, Dan.
Kirk, Swift, or Worthy PPR league?
I'll go Kirk and Worthy.
We got that question on TikTok too. I'm gonna go Swift and Worthy.
Yeah, I like Swift and Worthy. All right, Augusto back.
What up, baby?
Tucker, Kraft, or I can't see the last one. What's the last?
George Kittle.
Finish it. There you go.
Tucker Kraft or George Kittle. You got to go George Kittle. Even though he's banged up, he's questionable. If he plays, you got to start him, but just be right there when the clock hits 1 or whatever time that game is to lock that in. Kareem Hunt or Zach Moss. You got to go Zach Moss. I have Chase.
What's your deal? What's your deal with Hunt though? Why are you so weird about Kareem Hunt? What's the
because
problem?
he's older and he doesn't have the full workload usage that Zach Moss does. Would you
say that the Chargers have a better line though than the fucking Saints? Because I would say the Chargers have a better defensive line than the Saints.
Well, Zach Moss has more receiving upside, so that's more points on the board.
All right, but does he though? Because fucking Hunt had 3 targets for 16 yards. Not crazy, but he's still in the receiving game, and he had 14 attempts for 69 yards.
Okay,
so I think usage-wise.
Okay, which one of those running backs has had 2 20-point games this season? Zach Moss.
All right.
You got to go Zach Moss. Wandale Robinson or Brian Thomas Jr. I like BTJ. I think he's been the steal of the draft thus far. Dude looks fucking incredible. And you paid really low value for him. Swift or Ford, go DeAndre Swift. Keon Coleman or Josh Downs? Let the Bills fan answer that one.
Yeah, I think just based off of his role, I wouldn't take Coleman over Downs right now. Just because I think Flacco's going to be throwing the ball. So,
you guys watching the game right now? Brody says Wilson finally doing good.
Well, he's got 15 points already.
What did that just say? I don't know. My book just sent me a notification. It said fair play. We got you covered. Aaron Jones went down, and does that mean they're going to give my money back for my parlay?
Probably.
He needed 1.5 receiving yard, and he got hurt at halftime. I had him for 25.5. He finished 24. Higgins or Wandale? Thanks for the follows, family, and thanks you for 1.3K. Much love, y'all. If you want to get your questions extremely prioritized, hop on YouTube, Degen Fantasy. The chat's a little bit slower there. Let me get one more TikTok one because they've been killing it right now. Should I take a gamble on McBride, Ivan Njoku, or Komet?
Actually weird because Ryland's asking the same fucking question, basically. How bad is this injury to McBride? Like, what is the injury? Because I didn't see it.
So McBride last week had like a head-on-head collision with another player, and both of them were like out, like Tua style, like just down. Like it was
we
bad.
Don't know if he's playing or not, basically.
I don't think it was last week. It was the week before, but yeah, he's questionable. He didn't play last week, questionable this week. I actually hope he doesn't play this week because I'm facing him in fantasy, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know, boys. I think he would just either try to stay close to because
he's in line. Hey, wait. He's in line. He's in line to suit up Sunday. That's what it says. I'm looking it up right now. It's 10 hours ago as of RotoWire. So you got to take McBride. Andrews just doesn't have the fucking upside that McBride has. He just doesn't.
Yeah, you got to just try McBride. I mean, Andrews is going to put up 0 points anyway, like he always fucking does. Akers, Gibson, or Matheson, and then Akers or Javante. I think you're going Akers for all of those. Tyrone Tracy or
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle.
Oh God. Tyrone, I guess.
Give me Tyrone.
All right, Andre James on YouTube. Higgins or Wandell?
In a game where Cincinnati has to win, you got to see one of your best receivers actually contribute more than Jamar Chase. It's going to be T. Higgins for me today.
Yeah, I'll take Higgins.
Are the Vikings
Yeah,
folding?
I like Higgins too.
Are the Vikings folding right now?
They're up 20-10, and they're I think it's third down, maybe fourth. No. So Brody on YouTube says, should I take Tyreek off the bench? I have Deontay Johnson starting over him. I'd keep Johnson in the starting role. I think he's going to score more points.
One more on YouTube, then I'll go back to TikTok. So got us 1.5K likes. Thoughts on Tyreek today? Thoughts on Tyreek today?
Let's look at the matchup real quick because it's the Patriots. They can be had all over the field, right?
Yeah, and they need it. And I think like with Mostert and Achane together again, that's going to open up a lot of this running game, and it's going to also open up the deep downfield threats and just a little bit more for Tyreek. And if Huntley can throw one accurate ball towards anywhere near Tyreek's 5'8" frame, and he can actually bring it in, I think he can be primed for at least.
The funniest thing about last week is that there was a clear advantage for Miami in the middle of the field, and that fucking supposedly great offensive-minded coach didn't attack the middle of the field until there was 15 seconds left in the fucking game, and Huntley completes 2 long passes down the middle of the field. So fuck that coach, first and foremost. McDaniels is he's trash. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, I really think like I think if there's any game that Tyreek can do it, it's against these weak-ass Patriots. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, if you throw at the first game, teams have been throwing for over 260, 270 yards against the Patriots. So it's got to come from somewhere. I don't believe the Dolphins are going to throw for over 250 yards, but they'll throw for over 175, 200 yards, right?
I don't even know about that.
Can we say right when we're looking at fucking Tyler Huntley try to throw the ball? They should be running a completely different offense with him. They should be RPO fucking running. Like, you got to let him take off. He's obviously got upside rushing, but I'm hoping they come in with a better game plan, because if they don't, like, could Mike McDaniels be fired? Like, could he absolutely?
I don't think so. He's just absolutely terrible. No, I don't think so. I don't
think he's a fucking good coach. I really don't think he's a good coach.
This game off right, they start Tyreek with like a big bomb touchdown, and then they'll be juiced the rest of the game. Gonzalez,
he's being covered by Gonzalez. So does that fucking fuck up his stock too? On top of it,
probably. I don't know. It's such a terrible situation. Choose two: Brian Thomas, Zay, or Wicks.
Brian Thomas and Wicks. Fuck Zay, dude.
Fuck Zay. Zay-chan.
I hate Zay.
Reed or Kyron? It's a good one, actually.
That is a really good fucking. Let's look at the matchups real quick. Packers against the Rams. We've seen that defense get shredded. We've seen that defense look really fucking good. I don't know, man. I think the Rams could throw on the Packers. I'm just going to say that. If Kyron's coming out of the backfield, maybe a little fucking screen pass here and there, I think they could fucking move the ball on this team.
I think Reed's got better touchdown upside, though. I'm going to go Jaden Reed.
Okay. I'm going to go Kyron.
Kareem Hunt or Juwan Jennings or Jerome Ford? You're welcome, Ryan.
No Jerome Ford for us. I think this is kind of we're going to push him to the side real quick. If you got like a flex spot and he's your best option, I get it. But who were the other two, buddy?
It was Juwan Jennings and Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt.
I'm high on Hunt. And the Cardinals have a terrible defense, so Jennings is definitely in play. He's definitely in play this week.
I think Juwan. Eric Gray or Tyrone Tracy Jr.?
What do you think about the Giants' rushing attack against the Seahawks team?
I just think with that Singletary, they're just going to be – it's either Tyrone Tracy's going to contribute – he has looked good. He's either going to contribute early and it's going to like linger in through the whole game. If he gets stuffed the first 2-3 drives, then it's just going to be a shit show the whole game. and then we're going to be throwing balls in the air and forcing plays, a lot of interceptions. It has to like work out a little bit just to be able to give us the opportunity to occasionally run.
Yeah,
Especially
he's asking.
Especially without Neighbors, they're going to have to run the ball.
Yeah, Eric Gray looks like he's the backup possibly as well in New York.
Yeah, so then you're going to take the one who gets the better usage. And also, Tracy was the
Yeah.
one seeing the usage behind Singletary, so go Tyrone Tracy. Deontay
Eric
or
Gray's
Marvin
got
Harrison?
-2 points at one point. So Deontay
Johnson.
Smith.
Johnson, that's
Oh,
Devontae.
Deontay. Sorry. There's so many.
I'm going Marv.
Johnson or who?
Marvin Harrison.
I'm gonna go Deontay here.
Yeah, it's probably a better matchup.
Yeah.
The one, this one's actually like I'm kind of like, dude, the first round of fantasy this year has been an absolute bust. Someone's asking, Joel says, should people trade Bijan and Brees low? Dude, Brees looks like shit. Bijan looks like shit.
Who could you get for Brees Hall right now?
I don't even know, bro. Fucking,
Would you trade for Brees Hall?
I would send Zach Moss for Brees Hall right now. I might send that offer.
Ew. Zach Moss has outscored him like 4-1. I'm almost positive.
I know. And like that's the thing with fantasy too, though, dude. Like you see like all the hype and you know the talent of these players, so you're like, oh, Zach Moss is, he's been playing well, but Brees Hall.
Jets on the Jets about to score. Perk Rogers is back, baby. They're on the 2. They're gonna
don't let Brees score. I want to buy low.
They're gonna fucking win that game, buddy.
Yeah, Bijan looks like shit too. Bijan, CD isn't doing the greatest. Bijan looks like shit. Brees looks like shit. Christian McCaffrey's not going to play another snap this season. Or any
Jettas is looking like the best pick out of that fucking first round.
Jettas slipped from going usually around 1, 3, or 4 to fucking 10 or 9. I think the best picks in the first round were Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Even Amon-Ra hasn't looked that great. He did throw a touchdown.
He's because Jamison Williams has been fucking really eating into that fucking target share, man. He's looked really good this year.
Amari Cooper or T. Higgins?
I think we covered this one before, but we like fucking T. Higgins. I think that line is 2.5 for a reason. I think the Bengals are going to come out here and fucking shock the world.
Must win game. They
win.
need it. Flex, JSN, Jennings, or Wicks. When we get 2K likes here, boys, so we're gonna get off soon here.
Wicks. JSN, Jennings, or Wicks. JSN playing the Giants. Wicks is playing the Rams, which, man, that looks nice.
And Jennings playing
Jennings is playing the Cardinals.
So Garrett Wilson just caught his 18th target of the game for a touchdown.
Bang, bang! Garrett Wilson coming up with a fucking 20-plus point day. He's back, baby.
750.
He's back.
30s to get him a touchdown.
18 targets.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad they fucking have put a fucking an emphasis on getting the ball. Blue Yays says Wicks, so I'll side with Blue Yays. Give me Wicks. The Rams secondary looks weak. Looks really fucking weak, man.
Perk Rogers going to win this. Yeah, Blue Yays told me to take. He said fucking Jets money line in his live. I threw 45 on it right when he said it. Fryermuth or Njoku? Go Fryermuth. I don't know. He's been playing well lately.
Yeah, can you start a Browns offensive player?
No. Wicks or Deontay? Go Wicks. What to do with Kittle?
Start him.
Keep him.
He's gonna play today.
Depends on who your other tight end is.
Yeah, depending on who your other tight end is, I'd start Kittle. It says he's gonna play. It says he's good to go. Kincaid or Kraft? Kincaid. There's no Khalil Shakir today, who is like one of his favorite targets, so he's gonna go to his safety blanket in the tight end.
Yeah, Kincaid is one of my favorite picks this week for an anytime touchdown. It's at plus 230-ish. So that is a pick that I have on my ticket.
Whoa! Bry likes the Bills.
Michael Duran says, "I agree.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna answer
That's
2
funny.
more here, and then I'm gonna kill TikTok because the game's about to get starting here soon. We're gonna end up wrapping up soon. Fields or Burrow?
You're not
rapid
killing
fire.
anything unless Brian says it's okay.
Brian, can I kill myself?
Rapid fire. No. Rapid fire.
Fields or Burrow?
Burrow.
Schultz or Kittle?
Ooh, tough one. Kittle for me.
Kittle.
Should I start Chuba or Swift?
That's another fucking tough one. I'm going to side with Chuba.
Yeah, I think I agree too.
Komet or McBride?
McBride.
Yep.
Whittington or Trey Tucker?
Ooh, Rock, who do you think about this one? I don't know.
I'm going Trey Tucker.
Yeah, I think I'm siding with Tucker too.
Okay.
Someone said AR or Deshaun Watson. It's all Joey Flax, baby. Thank you for the follow, Fluffy Teacher. Flowers are Worthy.
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 Yeah, I picked up Worthy off waivers in one of my leagues. Crazy, like this week. Hunt Sermon or Zach Moss?
Oh, Darnold dropping dimes. Jefferson just caught like a 40-yard pass.
Yeah, let's get Addison involved, hey? What was that question? My bad. Hunt, Sermon, or Moss?
Know.
Hunt, Sermon,
Hunt
or
today.
Moss.
Zach Moss. Starting Zach. Love
Hunt.
Zach.
Yeah, I think I'll take Moss too.
Hey, Thomas Jr. or Pittman?
Oh, Pittman's live today.
Oh,
Pittman's fucking live
Pittman's
today. He's
not
got
live.
their actual quarterback that can throw the fucking ball, buddy.
With Joey Flax. Pats, Indy, or Green Bay defense? Who? I didn't even realize I was starting at defense. Oh, fuck. I'm starting San Francisco's defense. What am I doing? I gotta go. Oh, no, I'm starting Commanders defense. My bad. Kareem Hunt or Amari Cooper?
Hunt.
Hunt. And then
Hunt.
Bowers or Kincaid?
Kincaid.
Fuck, that's tight.
Kincaid.
Bowers. I think Bowers.
Wow, the homer doesn't take
You guys have any good props today that I can sprinkle some cash on?
Joey Flacco over 235.5.
That, and then what was the other one I had? Kamara over 30.5 receiving yards has just been light work every week. Like every week. He averaged what was it? It was 12 yards per reception and 5 to 6 targets per game.
I'm going to throw 2 at you that I have on a ticket. So I gave you the Kincaid anytime touchdown at plus 230. What do you think about JSN over 46.5 against the Giants defense?
I think the
I
speedier
don't
wide
mind
receiver
it.
does better against New York. I think I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
And then my
Real
Monday
quick.
night pick is Xavier Worthy over 1.5 rushing yards. I think they are gonna give him the ball in every shape.
1.5?
Yeah,
That's not bad at all. I don't mind that either.
takes 1 carry.
Real quick though, the one thing I will say
give me
about
Pittman over 68.5, by the way, too.
yes, I took him at
Pittman.
64.
Yeah, it's already 68.
That's fire. The one thing I'll say about the JSN pick is there's one Seattle player that always destroys against my team. Every time I watch the Giants play Seattle, Tyler Lockett has a day. He's like a giant killer. I don't know what it is. So that's one thing you keep an eye out for. But I also do think that with JSN emerging in this role, that can now be him.
Interesting.
Flacco or Watson?
Flacco.
Big Flack. Zach Ertz or Mark Andrews? Go Ertz because Andrews looks like shit and also has likely. Jordan or Jaden?
Jordan.
Michael Jordan or Jaden Smith?
I'm a believer in Washington this year, so I'll take Jalen.
Yeah, me too.
How much of a believer are you in them? You think they're going to win the fucking division?
I mean, right now it looks like they have as good a shot as anyone else.
Would you take it if I told you the line is plus 390 right now?
Plus 390 for them to win a division?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah, I'd hammer that.
All right, I'm going to put a little sprinkle on that.
4-1 odds.
Couple more here. Guys, get us 2K or I'm going to end this stream, boy. Pick 2. Olave
Boy.
down to Mondale.
Olave. Who else?
Downs and Wandale Robinson. I like Downs this week. Yeah,
You're all over Downs, man.
All over him. He had a great season last year and came back from injury. Took like everything that Alec Pierce was getting, but he's also a far more dynamic wide receiver, faster, better build, smarter IQ. Like just does everything that I would love in a wide receiver that could be like a compliment to like a Malik Neighbors. I would love to have Downs in New York. Nuts.
I think I take Olave.
Olave?
Yeah. I would too.
Gus Swayze, big game today?
The Jets are going to get the ball back.
Oh, shit.
Gus Swayze isn't a real player, is he?
I like when you keep reading that. It's funny.
Murray or Dak, full PPR? Thank you for 2K, guys. Murray.
Yeah.
DJ Moore and Najee Harris at the flex.
Give me more.
He wants more. Give him some more. Please, sir.
Yeah.
May I have some more? Tutu, Waddle, or Leggett? Boy! Best be getting you some of that Xavier Leggett. Yeah, go Leggett. What time is it? 12:40. We got 20 minutes, guys. So that's pretty much good. Go set your lineups. I got to set mine here. Watch the rest of the Jets game. Have a day. Take JSN over his receiving yards. Take. Right. What else did you have?
I had Xavier Worthy over 1.5 rushing yards, which is a crazy line.
Yeah.
And Kincaid anytime touchdown.
Okay. Kincaid anytime tutty. Take Alvin Kamara over 30.5 receiving yards. Take Gardner Minshew under 165 passing yards. James Conner over 16.5 carries. Josh Downs over 45.5 receiving yards. You guys can do a whole bunch of that shit. Stuff on YouTube. If you want to check it out.
Flacco over the yards.
Flacco over the odds. Diggs, Tyreek, or Sermon start 2. Start Diggs and Tyreek. Fuck all that bullshit with Sermon. Ayuk, Leggett spelled Luegete.
That's how you spell it.
Tyreek Hill or JSN. Go Ayuk and Hill. And then Hubbard over under 62.5 rushing yards, boys. He's asking.
Oh, fuck. Over.
Over.
I go under. But
Oh! 2 overs and an under. Who's their matchup? Bears? Go over.
Yeah, they're playing the Bears. I'm going over.
Yeah, go over. Deontay is a little banged up coming into this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the ball a little more. Tyreek or Pickens? I mean, you got to go Pickens, I guess. But Tyreek has a chance to have a day today. Dak or Flacco? Go Joey Flax. Allen or Purdy?
Allen.
Cook or Marv at the flex? Cook.
Ooh. Cook.
Pittman or Swift? As soon as I say I'm about to get off, people are like, here we go. Pittman or Swift? Considering Flacco's playing. Pittman. For week 5. Yes. For this current week. Yes. Yeah, I feel like I probably talking about the Tyreek point. Yeah, Tyreek has a chance against this defense to actually get one deep ball from Tyler Huntley. Brian Thomas or Olave?
Thomas.
Brian Thomas against the Colts, better matchup. Judy or Sutton?
Ugh.
Give me Jared Judy.
That was just threw up in my fucking mouth.
He said, bet. Thanks, no problem. Drop a follow, man. We do this every Tuesday,
follow.
Friday, and Sunday. For Tuesdays and Fridays are at 6 p.m. Sundays are at 11 or whatever time we started today. And we're live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Komet or Njoku? I gotta go Komet. It's been what's opened up this offense for Caleb Williams. So I like that a lot. Gibson or Matheson. You can't leave until
we can't leave until Perk Rogers.
Back.
I'm going to pull up this game right now and just watch it while we're doing this. All
Gibson
right, come on, rapid fire.
Burrow or Murray?
Oh my God, Wilson. Sorry, go ahead. Burrow.
Murray. No, I've got to go Burrow. Olave or Brian Thomas Jr.? We did that. Brian Thomas. Olave has the Chiefs defense, not a good matchup. DK.
We got 2 minutes,
Reed.
18 seconds.
Oh, I got DK, Reed, Marv, and Hill. Choose 3.
Damn, good lineup, but leave Hill out. I think we're too high on Hill right now. I've decided that we got to leave Hill out.
Yeah.
DK, yeah, that's Reed, great. Hey, how'd you get all these fucking wideouts? Do you want to trade me one? You want to join my league and trade me?
Yeah, send them a trade, buddy. Buddy. Any more?
No, buddy.
I gotta watch this Jets ending. All right, I'm gonna kill it, guys. Appreciate y'all. We're on YouTube. If you want to switch over, come check it out. If you want to watch and get more advice, we're still on YouTube on Degen Fantasy, Degen Fantasy on YouTube. Check it out. He also has Evans. He has DK, Reed, Marv, Hill, and Evans. It's crazy. All right, boys.
Dude, fuck off with that fucking lineup.
1,000 viewers, 365 comments for second live. Cool.
Bang bang.
All right, I gotta see what's happening in New York City. It's actually in London. Commercial break in progress. He said it would be bad juju. Damn, I was so excited for my fantasy week this week until someone fucking Mooney dropped 30 on my face. Fucking prick, him and Baker Mayfield. Right Addison is fucking. It's only the third quarter.
No, it's the fourth.
Oh, it's just third on my fantasy app.
That's because you're maybe you need to refresh.
Addison got me 6 yards. It's nice. 6 points. Could have sold high, like all the YouTubers said. They said sell high on Jordan Addison. I'm like, nah, dude.
No, come on. I got it. I know what I'm talking about.
Why had no one else to
Wow, these commercials really butt fucking us. I thought we had 2 minutes left in this game. Like, what are we doing here?
What the fuck's going on, buddy?
I dropped Cousins for Darnold. Don't be so hard on yourself, Rocky. It's all for fun, man.
Fair enough. That honestly made me feel better.
You know what? We're bringing Blue Jays is the fourth. He's the fourth. He's coming on. Yeah, you're coming on the show, buddy.
Hey, someone just dropped Tank Dell in my league. Should I pick him up?
I don't mind picking him up if like a catastrophic hurricane takes out Steph Diggs or something, but if that doesn't happen, I just feel like no.
Yeah, it's injury insurance at that point, I think.
Yeah. Hey, what are his stats? Fucking, he's not been. He hasn't. But I mean, one person has to take a step back in that offense. It has to be somebody. Yeah. It's not going to be Steph Diggs. I'll tell you that.
No. He had 8 points week 1, 2 points week 2, 11 points week 3. And he has a pretty decent matchup and a bye in week 14 the rest of the season. He has Jacksonville. No, he already played Jacksonville. Did he not play week 4? He didn't play week 4. New England, Green Bay, Indianapolis, New York, Detroit, Dallas, Tennessee, Jacksonville.
Dude, Perk Rogers is in the fucking zone right now.
I'll pick him up. I'll take him over Tyler Algier. I don't know why the fuck I rostered him.
Because there was a point when Algier looked like he was going to get a lot of fucking usage, I think.
Mm-hmm. Tyler, good.
Oh, first down. Keep moving, buddy.
I'm still in commercial break. What the fuck's going on here?
Minute 51. Minute 50. I'm on my book. My book, Bet365, shows me the game, so pretty cool.
What are the odds you had on Jets money line?
I had plus 310.
I didn't even look. I just locked it in.
Plus 310.
I had somewhere around there. I think it was plus 280 or some shit.
1 minute, 31 seconds left. Perk Rogers just skied one over fucking Garrett Wilson's head.
Wilson had him burnt.
Yeah, he overthrew him. If he had fucking 2 more seconds, Rogers would have hit that.
You guys are way ahead of me.
Oh, what a fucking... Oh, my God. Yeah, you fucking blew it. You blew it.
You know what the Jets need in their color scheme? They need like gold or like a silver.
Ew, why?
They
First
look like
down.
a fucking- they
First
look like a
down.
high school team.
Come on, give him the first.
Can we have a Chuba Hubbard seance, says Blue Jays? We need a big day. Double downs, gotcha.
We got 3rd and 1.
First down. First down. You didn't have it?
Take it. First down. All
Garrett Wilson
right,
has
here we
20
go.
targets
We're
right now?
moving. I'm a Jets fan right now. Sam Darnold looks a little scared. Looks a little scared right now.
What's Brees got on the day? Let's see
50,
what Brees-
50 seconds, 49 seconds. Brees just took probably about a 10-yard gain. Maybe he's got 27 yards possibly.
God, Brees.
Why
sucks.
wait? Hey, why wait, Salah? Why would you wait 8 seconds to call a timeout?
Brees has 3
He's the
receptions
worst.
for
He's
14
fucking
yards.
the worst coach in the league.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Fucking hate Salah.
Brees has 3 receptions for 14 yards and 8 rushing attempts for 17 yards. He sucks.
That line is tragically bad though. And I thought this line was supposed to be like decent, by the way.
What? Which one?
The Jets offensive line, didn't they fucking shore it up or something, Brian? Didn't they get like a bunch of people?
Apparently we're like they were lit on all cylinders all offseason. They were like, the Jets are gonna be unstoppable.
They drafted Fashanu really early in the draft. He's starting at right tackle, so they invested in the offensive line.
Yeah, Fashion is a big boy.
Rodgers got the ball batted and he swatted it down. Josh Allen would have caught that ball.
These are telling me every play before I see it.
Josh Allen, well, because you're like 20 seconds behind. Josh Allen would have caught that ball and ran for 45 fucking yards.
Yeah, why did he drop that? How did he drop that?
Because he would have died. What if he gets hit one more time? He might be dead. Come on, baby.
He has to save clock too.
Perks Salah.
Perks.
Salah's been on perks for like 16 years at this point. Come on, baby.
See if I can watch on my book a little bit better.
And he got hit. Good Lord, give him some time. 3rd down. Fuck.
I love how the books are like,
Come
dude,
on,
honestly, dude, we take so much of their money, might as well just give them a free game, you know?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Wait, what is this?
Oh. Rodgers got fucking hit.
Oh my God, my book lets me do the in-stadium view where you can watch it like this, like a fan. Yo, this is crazy. Okay. Can I make it full screen? I don't want to see the rest of this shit. 44 seconds left. Am I close?
It's over. Fuck.
Green
He just
Bay.
threw a pick because he's terrible.
He threw a pick?
Yep. Game's over.
Yep. God.
Well, my Minnesota.
Come on.
That's pretty solid. Ugh. It's all right, boys.
Shawarma.
You win
Shawarma
some, you
all
lose
day.
some. You know?
But the return of Garrett Wilson occurred in London.
What a fucking pick, by the way. That was probably pass interference there. I'm not going to lie to you.
No way. Guess what they did? They voided
What?
the Aaron Jones play.
Cool.
Why? Why did they do that?
Because he got injured. Shh.
We saw Jones exit early. Wait, what are we shushing for?
Bum, bum, bum. Well, it's over.
Fair plays
times.
got your back. Player prop bets will get refunded or settled as a win if part of parlay. The rest of your bet still plays out. Let me ask you a question. When did they start doing that?
They only do it when they feel nice.
it depends
Usually
on
when
the
he gets, like DraftKings will just make you lose that bet.
Garrett Wilson, 22 targets, 13 receptions, 101 yards, and a tutty.
Not bad.
Okay, so that saved a lot of my parlays because I had that on a couple different sticks.
Good shit. All right, call it. It's game time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we helped you with your fantasy lineups. I will not be winning majority of my games this week because I started Raheem Mostert. So have a great day. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Take Brian's picks because they're better than mine. And have a good rest of your day. Later.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
Before I came up in the game, these hoes didn't show no love. They see me in the club and used to treat me like a scrub. They wouldn't